we're going to talk about using the wall to help create space. As I had mentioned earlier, space is necessary, especially in the joints. And a lot of the reasons we lose the space in our body is because of the shapes that we take. Really, the lack of shapes, because most of us sit and our body adapts to whatever we do. So the best thing that we can do is just have more variety than that one shape. What I'm going to talk about now is how to use legs up the wall to help decompress the compression that you get from sitting. It's gravity. But what we're going to use is that relationship to gravity by changing the shape. So we're going to find a wall where our legs will easily have space. I have a mat, but you can use carpet. You can add more than a mat. You can make it comfortable. And then a bolster. This is a bolster that I know will work for me, the size of it and the way it works for my head. But there's other sizes that you can find, and you'll want to do that because you want this to work for your structure. So what we're going to do with this video is just talk about the basics. Find the legs up the wall. The hips are about a palm width, if not more, away. So find that. Bring the bolster underneath the head and let yourself feel comfortable. If you need to wiggle around or readjust, go ahead and do that. From here, bring the hands down to the side and just let everything fall. And from here, your body is already starting to adapt. Space is showing up in areas that they weren't before, just from being in this position. Ideally, stay at least 5 minutes, but you can go up to 30. And I'm going to give you some variations that you can add to this to let the legs up the wall go deeper. Feeling the breath. Now, we're going to feel the breath change as we bring our fingers to interlock underneath our head. Start by going on top of the bolster. You can already feel this shape opening more of the chest, more of the torso as you breathe into that space. If this is easily accessible with your range of motion of your hands, you'll explore the outside. See if that is doable. If you have more to go, you can bring the hands to interlock as long as it's not too much of a challenge. And the last variation we'll add to this legs up the wall sequence is a gentle neck rotation. By turning the head in this relationship to gravity, you're activating a part of the neck that's underused. A lot of us have the forward head posture from sitting. This can help reverse the forward head posture because we're in the exact opposite force that gravity acts upon you with this shape that we're in. Gently turn the head to the right, keep the chin slightly lifted. And keep the neck rotation. We won't be here that long for this demonstration, but you can keep this for a good amount of time.
a couple minutes per side easily. But today it'll be just about 45 seconds to a minute per side. And as we stimulate this part of our neck, we're not only stimulating the muscles, we're stimulating a very important nerve called the vagus nerve that runs through this area, that when stimulated helps you find the parasympathetic easier. On the next exhale, we're gently going to start turning the head to the other side. And if you want to switch the interlock of your fingers, you just switch the fingers by one. By now, you're noticing more of the support as you've been here for a certain amount of time, and your body's had time to adapt. Feeling more of your back against the floor, especially between the shoulder blades. Keep the focus on the body. We'll take one more breath, turning to the side. And we'll slowly come back to center. And from here, there's more variations that we can explore from legs up the wall that we'll cover in other videos. But this is the beginning. Just doing this is enough to get the momentum to create more space in your body. You can gently release the hands, or you can leave the hands there. And set your timer. Legs up the wall is a practice that grows the more you do it. But let yourself grow into it. Start with a small amount of time and then slowly add. When you're ready, you'll bend the knees. You'll come off the wall by just rolling to your side very slowly. And once you come out, you can already feel the difference of how things have slowed down. You're going to use this legs up the wall as a part of your self-care routine. We'll go over more things you can do with legs up the wall in other videos. But this will be the foundation, and you'll use this to begin a lot of the legs up the wall sequences.